Yeah, well, we're moving over to the Texas version of La Russa Palooza. And this is more things that are said in press conferences and different things occurring on the field and stuff that's just not making sense. And availability of relievers was a big question going into the series. And you accurately brought up that perhaps some of the guys weren't pitching because, we're just not made aware of because of gamesmanship that someone like a Bummer or Hendricks or a Graveman are unavailable for reasons and they don't want to let the other team know.
Or there's just more going on than we're ever going to really know.
Yeah, right. Exactly. There's no obligation to tell us who is or isn't available. I mean, his obligation, if he even wants to, is to say, like, there's some guys who aren't available and they're not going to be available. Right. But he got into details after the second game where he started talking about availability and saying that, well, we went to extra innings, we're not even supposed to be, Ruiz wasn't even available today and I used him. And then, another one of the relievers wasn't available today, but we used him. Okay, fine. I get that. But fast forward to Sunday, another extra inning game where Ruiz is the guy who ends up giving up all the runs to lose the game in the 12th. But how could he be available on Sunday if he wasn't even supposed to pitch on Saturday? I mean, where is, it's like he has dementia or some shit. Well, and it's like he doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. And it's like pure contradiction. And then he keeps bringing, which I don't have to worry about anymore for the time being, but he keeps bringing Bennett Sousa out to face lefties where he has 100+ point higher batting average against lefties than he does righties.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
No,
Rick Hahn took care of that situation.
Yeah, he takes AAA. Yeah, this is literally, I feel like this is Billy Beane in Moneyball, like movie, like what we saw with Art Howe. Like it is
taking people away from him.
I mean, because it's really strange after the intentional walk game and another different lineup, all of a sudden we have had like 1 through 5 outside of Berger getting hit in the hand, like 1 through 5, 1 through 6 have been static. We haven't changed the lineup. And we've had double-digit hits for like 7 straight games. It's crazy. Well, go figure. You run out the starting lineup, the GM went out and assembled a team and you're going to run it the way he wants it assembled. Does this sound familiar to anyone?
Are you inferring that there was a conversation?
I'm inferring there was a conversation that said enough tinkering with the lineup. You run these guys out there every day. We don't have time to save them for an end of the year that is not going to come if we don't act with some urgency now. I think that is true. We won't ever know. And we kind of speculated that could be a I think I did speculate. I said, I'd be shocked if Hahn doesn't, and whoever else doesn't sit Tony down and have a conversation with him on Friday prior to the game. And we have seen AJ Pollock thriving at the leadoff spot, Andrew Vaughn thriving in the 2-hole, and Lewis Robert hitting well out of the 3-hole. Like all these guys know where they're going to hit every day. It's a lot easier to come prepared to the ballpark.
Word Hole Media.